Hey y'all, I'm Aaron Rodriguez, and in this episode we're going to talk about Brandon Stark, aka the Three-Eyed Raven, aka Lord Stark, of the TV show Game of Thrones. If that's something you're interested in, check out the rest of this video. At the end of Season 1, when Jaime pushed Bran out of the window, it kind of seemed that Bran was going to be limited in such a way that was going to render him useless.
The things I do for love.
But this show giveth and it taketh away. You know, he couldn't use his legs anymore, but over time he became this all-seeing, all-knowing, time-traveling prophet.
You're going to help me walk again?
You'll never walk again. But you will fly.
Bran didn't learn to become a time traveler right away. At first he was just a warg, which means he could transfer his consciousness into animals. Then he was able to transfer his consciousness into humans like Hodor. Over time, he learned not only to travel through time, but to interact with people while he's time traveling.
Father!
He learns everything he needs to know from the previous Three-Eyed Raven, which actually just may end up being Bran from the future coming back to teach him everything we needed to know, because we never saw that other Three-Eyed Raven get up and walk around. He was just always posted up in that tree.
You're the Three-Eyed Raven.
I've been many things. Now, I am what you see.
So Bran is the ultimate functional character. He can play narrator for the other characters and things that they don't know.
I thought you might go to King's Landing.
So did I.
Why would you go back there?
Cersei's on her list of names.
And he can also fill in the gaps from what the audience is still lacking.
If Robert finds out, you'll kill him. You know he will. You have to protect him. Promise me, Ned. Promise me.
In Season 7, we see Bran as robotic and distant. This is because he's out of balance. He knows too much. He is all intellect, zero emotion.
It means I can see everything. Everything that's ever happened to everyone. Everything that's happening right now. It's all pieces now. Fragments. I need to learn to see better.
This is why ignorance is bliss, and this is why the forbidden fruit was spawned from the tree of knowledge. Too much information is more than any human can handle, and this is why it's killing the human side to Brandon.
Bran.
I'm not really. Not anymore. I remember what it felt like to be Brandon Stark. But I remember so much else now.
You died in that cave.
He died in the same way that a caterpillar dies. He is transformed into something greater, something that can travel dimensions. A butterfly can fly, and the caterpillar cannot. Bran controls all the information. He's like CNN.
Chaos in the world. I can only imagine.
Chaos is a ladder.
But he knows all the sleazy stuff too, so he's like TMZ.
I'm sorry for all that's happened to you. I'm sorry it had to happen here, in our home.
So what happens next with Bran? Well, his showdown with the Night King still needs to happen, because we gotta have mythological creatures battling it out. We also may find out that Bran drove the Mad King crazy.
Burn them all!
Will he die?
Old Nan used to tell me stories about
magical people who could live inside stags, birds, wolves.
That's exactly what they are, Bran. Stories.
So she was lying. They don't exist.
Well, they may have done. But they're gone from the world. Along with much else. These are dreams, Bran. Nothing more.
No. My dreams are different. Mine are true.